peace, love, light, abundance, prosperity, and oneness. I send my positive energy to you all because positive energy always creates elevation. It's a wonderful time to be alive. The frequency has risen on earth. I'm out here in the heart of nature, and it ain't no place that I'd rather be than with the birds, the bees, the leaves, and the trees. The sun is shining, but right now it's being blocked by a cloud. The birds are chirping, the bees are working, and I'm out here getting connected to nature. It feels so good. You are nature, so get connected to nature. Your body is the earth. You see, you are the earth. Your soul is the fire. You see, your soul is the fire. You breathe in air. Spirit means breath. And you got 70% water in your body, just like the universe, because you are the universe experiencing itself in the physical form, and the universe is the divine absolute. Nothing can be outside of the creator because the creator created everything, so the creator is everything. One more time. Nothing can be outside of the creator because the creator created everything and the creator is everything. So you're just here on earth having a human experience in the body. God is not a person, place, or thing. It's a cosmic force. It's incomprehensible to the average human being. It's a supreme intelligence. You see, energy can't be destroyed or created. It only can be transferred and transmuted. So this earth is just a manifestation through consciousness. You see? And the only reason why God created everything is so God can experience everything through everything. Does that make sense? So you don't think that God wanted to experience his creation, so that's why I created grass, so it can experience being in the grass. That's why I created human beings, so it can experience being a human being. That's why I created birds, so it can experience being a bird. It created everything so it can experience being everything. And the only reason why it created death is so it won't get stuck in the physical form. Because when you die of the physical form, the soul has to leave the body. You see, if there was no such thing as death, then the body will always be alive. But the soul is eternal. The soul is everlasting. The soul is immortal. So the body has to die in order for the soul to exit the body. And the soul is God. When you die of the physical form, your body returns back to the macrocosm, which is the earth. You see, the earth. And your soul leaves the body and then returns back to the solar system, because the soul is what's keeping your body hot. You see? And if you didn't figure out who you was while you was on the planet, you gotta reincarnate. Reincarnate. That's why it's called reincarnate, because you got to do it again, because this is a school knowing who you are. You see? The soul incarnates into the body. The light has to manifest itself inside of the body. The word hue means light or attribute of colors, and if you know about the 7 chakras that's inside of the body, those are the 7 colors. And the word man means manifestation, so the light has to manifest itself inside of the body. The soul doesn't have a gender. God doesn't have a gender. The infinite intelligence doesn't have a gender. It's both. It's both. It's male and female. Me as a male, I'm masculine. I'm a god. I'm a king. You see? But my feminine energy would be my sexual energy. You see? And as a goddess, she would be feminine in a physical form, but her masculine energy would be her sexual energy. Everyone has both, and we're here to balance out those energies. It's called the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. We're here to transmute our energy and become one with the divine absolute. So you have to master your energy and become one with the feminine and the masculine energy within yourself. Nothing happens outside of you. Everything happens inside of you. And you have to transform your life from within, and don't identify as the flesh, identify as the soul. It's such a wonderful time to be alive. I feel so great. Thank you. Raise the vibration. Raise the frequency. Look how wonderful it feels out here. You see? Don't worry about anybody else's validations. Because if you're doing something right, they got something to say. If you're doing something wrong, they got something to say. They always gonna have something to say. So don't worry about what they say and do what you love to do, because love is the highest vibrational frequency. And I love to enlighten the masses and give them the true knowledge of the universe. Because then when you know, you start to teach. You see? You're not here to believe, you're here to know, because believe means to accept something as truth, and we've been lied to our whole life, and a lot of people are still believing lies when the truth resides inside of you. Everything that you're looking for is inside of you. It wasn't going to be easy to find the divine creator, the divine absolute. It's not a he or a she. When you put a he, they be like, a lot of people say God is a he. That means that you're putting limitations. God doesn't even have a name. If you want to have a name, just say, I am that I am. That's the name that you give for God, or the divine absolute. You see? The word God came from the word good. They just removed the O. And that's how they came up with God. The word devil came from the word evil. They just added a D. And when you get in tune with God, then you'll know to do nothing but good, because the soul doesn't do nothing but good, and the soul is God. You see, that's why they say God is good all the time. So when you figure out that you're the soul, then you ain't gonna want to do nothing but good, because then you know the universal laws, whatever goes out has to come back to you. So you ain't gonna want to do bad, because you know the bad gonna come back to you. You're gonna want to do good. See, I know the universal laws. I'm not perfect, but I'm perfectly imperfect. But I'm working on perfection so I can reach my highest potential every single day. So I don't want to talk too long, and I want to enjoy my sunlight and my grounding, because it feels so good out here. I'm heaven on earth. The head is heaven. The heel is hell. And I'm living heaven on earth right now. It's such a wonderful time to be alive, because the frequency has risen on earth. If you can't feel this energy shift, you're missing it. Take care of your body, because the body is the temple. That's where God lives. Whatever you do to yourself, that's what you do to God. So love yourself. I love you all. Ashe.